Hey guys, welcome to another great episode of the Anime Breakdown Show. I'm your host with the most, your boy, your vxKingPinxv, coming at you guys with another great show. I just want to pop my collars for y'all, with the shades, pop my collar. I don't always do the collar shirt, but try to switch it up on you guys. But anyways, this video is going to be a video about what's to come from Naruto Shippuuden and Naruto the future to come in 2013. What do I want? What do I want to see? What do I expect? And what has been happening over the past 5 episodes? What's been going on in the mangas? Just everything. I guess we can start the mangas. Right now, the biggest thing that just happened was that our boy Neji Hyuga is dead. He's gone. Shit has been hitting the fan. Him and your girl Hinata, they're holding hands. They're getting close. Look like Naruto's ready to get married on the battlefield. We were like, thank God it wasn't Sakura because she don't deserve him. Let her be stuck up on the person who kills other people for a living. Because that's not going to go anywhere. We want to see really the end of this war. That's what we want to see. That's the major news. The end of this war. And until we get this end of the war, we won't be satisfied. We want to see Toby and your boy Madara go toe to toe. We want them to be tossing it up. We want to see maybe a little CTQ, little close quarters combat, some hand-to-hand combat. Not so much of this Juby where we just see a bunch of tail beast blasts and all these big monsters, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, but we always like to see them toss it up hand to hand. We always like to see Naruto go hand to hand, and it would be interesting to see Naruto use jutsu on the fly. It'd be nice to see Madara use jutsus on the fly. Just have them really tossing it up, kind of like in the I don't know if anybody's seen the video where I did like the music and did the different video between first Hashima of the Senju clan and Madara toss it up, and I think the concept came from the video game, and it was just good to see this hand-to-hand combat, them going at it, doing the different jutsus right on the spot, things of that nature. We really want to see the end of this war. Obviously, we know it's going to come. We all know Naruto's going to save the day. Question is, who will die next? They're going to have to kill off somebody. We've seen Kakashi die, and we also seen Kakashi come back. So in the mangas, we like, okay, anybody at any point can come back. We've seen Lady Chio give her life to Gaara. Remember when Gaara died? We know there's never a actual fact where there's nothing coming back. Okay, now who we haven't seen? Still haven't seen Orochimaru. We still haven't seen Sasuke. We don't know what's going on with the Kages. We don't know who's really dead from that battlefront. And we're still not 100% sure about the one where you saw your boy, what's his name? Shikamaru, and his dad was like giving him that last little piece of information, and then you see the tail beast bomb. We're just assuming it got blown up. We don't really know for a fact if they're dead. So yeah, it's okay to go with the safe assumption, but they're always turning out something new. So what I want to see in 2013, I don't want to necessarily see it end, because right now they haven't been showing it for the past couple of weeks. I don't want them to just not show it for a long time, and then it starts to come back out, and then it just ended. We all know the video game's coming back out, so they got to keep this. They got to keep this going just for that game, because that if it just ended and everybody knew this was going to be the last game, they might you want to keep feeding people into this stuff. So obviously they're going to have it this entire year. Will it end on 2013? That I'm not 100% sure. If they do end it, I think it's going to end by probably the summertime, and then I think they could do some back stuff, some fillers, and then come out with a new one. Now, the reason why I believe they're going to come out with the new shit for Naruto is for the fact that Naruto does not deserve to become Hokage just because of his strength and his will of fire, him being the local hero. He is not ready to do that. He's not mentally mature. He doesn't take orders very well. He doesn't put the safety of others before he makes a decision. He doesn't think things through. He is not ready to become Hokage. No one can tell me just being powerful doesn't make you ready to become Hokage. Madara was powerful. It was a reason why they didn't choose his ass, because he mentally wasn't able to become Hokage. He was powerful as heck. He was powerful all the fucking of the Uchiha clan. But people, you could see that he just mentally he wasn't ready. Naruto is mentally not ready. He mentally is not capable of making decisions for the entire well-being of the village, dealing with feudal lords, doing the responsible thing. Because when you're a fucking Hokage, you can't just run out and be like, I'm going to go save the day. No, it's more about sitting back, thinking. You're only there when the village is being attacked, when there's no other choice but you to go on the battlefield. Naruto is not ready. And when they're in Shippuden, if they just give it to him, that'll be the worst ending ever. I don't care. You can't just hand it over to a kid who's not ready. Think about the importance, okay, of when you saw, because we all know that Gaara was young when he became the Kazekage, right? Or what's that? The Mizukage? No, I think it was the Kazekage. Anyway, when Gaara became the Kage of his village hidden in the sand, when he became the Kage, he knew that he would not get respect at the Kage summit, where they had to meet up and discuss the plans of becoming the joint Shinobi Alliance. He gave the older people the respect they deserved, let them say certain things, and then as he saw fit, he interjected with his sly comments, his rash way of thinking, even though he's so young in age, okay? And he let them know that I'm capable of sitting with the best of them, to compromise, to do what's right for the village. His maturity level was way high. Now, even when Gaara was crazy, remember, his maturity level was still high because he was a loner, and he would still get sent out on these dangerous missions, and he knew how to work with his ability, even though it was like destroying him mentally, okay? Because remember, he was still a nutcase, but he still had to deal with older, more mature people and still follow the teams and the rules of the village, regardless of how he felt or what the village thought about him at the time. And when he became a Hokage at 17, 18 years old, I mean, not a Hokage, when he became a Kage at 17 or 18 years old, he was able to handle this transitional phase of maturity. And he understood with this new responsibility how he had to give respect to the people who've been around and been in battles and wars already, and he only interjected when he saw fit. And even when Tamari, his cousin and his brother, his brother and sister and Conqueror was like, show Gaara respect, he was like, chill, no, I don't need this. I'm going to sit here and act like a fucking adult about this whole situation. So it's like he basically that let everybody know he needed that role he was in. It was okay for him to be in that role. And that's what people have to understand. Naruto cannot sit down and have a fucking mature conversation with feudal lords, other Kages, come together and come up with strategic battles for the well-being of the village, what's important about what's being built in the village, who should be doing what. He's not ready for that. And anybody who says he is, obviously you're young, you're immature, and you don't really, obviously you still live at home, because it takes a lot more than a person having money to live and to take care of a family and to have a wife and to have kids. It takes a certain level of maturity. That's why people who get married at 18, 19, 20 years old always get divorces. So you wouldn't know what you're talking about. Just really listen to me about this. Now, with that being said, okay, remember, they still left out a lot of different factors, all right? We haven't seen your boy Sasuke. We haven't seen what this Orochimaru thing is going to go into. There's a lot of things we don't know about, okay? And it looks like it's going to end without Sasuke showing up. And that's great. That's fine, because that we don't want that final battle to happen just yet. So I'm going to come up with the new name, okay? The new name is not going to be Naruto Shippuden. is going to be Naruto Legends, because this is going to be the legend of Naruto, how Naruto becomes a legend, how he actually gets his face on the mountain where the first 5 Hokages have gotten their face on. This is going to be about him actually completing his Chunin and Jonin level, classes or whatever he has to do to become to the next stage, or getting where he's having to train kids under him like his father before him. This is also going to show how he has to mature and make more mature decisions and let people go out and die on his behalf, handing out the missions versus him going out there by himself. We want to see Naruto become Hokage, but we also want to see Naruto mature. Now, obviously, when Naruto was a kid, he was a knucklehead, he was rash, but think about Naruto's first battle when he did the Rasen Shuriken, and he was standing out there, and he let his clones do the work while he was strategically trying to map out. We saw that level of maturity that we saw we need to continue to see before he goes and becomes Hokage. Or think about when he got on the battlefield doing the pain fight, and he's standing on Gamabonto, and he's like standing there like a badass, and he's like, now I can sense everybody within the entire village is Kakashi away on the mission. And then he realized he dies. Instead of just being rash and being immature and just jumping out there, what did he do? He went out there, let that guy attack first, did some frog kumite shit on him, and took care of business maturely, okay? We needed to see his growth. Or when he's getting tied up by one of the pains, he stops and thinks, I need to slow down and let him absorb the chakra nature and turn that guy into a frog. All of that he's doing within these fights shows his level of maturity. It's not about just going out there and dying and risking your life. No, it's about making a rash decision and doing what's best for the village. And in the past, Naruto has not always done what's best, and he's put his life at risk, which unfortunately put other people's life at risk because of the decisions he tried to make. And I guess the last thing, last but not least, we also saw Naruto when he had to go speak on Sasuke's behalf. He's got to stop whining to other Kages when he went to I don't know what the Lightning Kage. I don't know why I'm losing the thought. But the guy with the braids from the Stone Village or Cloud Village? From the Cow Village, Killer Bee's brother. I don't know, I'm losing my thought. Doesn't matter. When he's like begging him, don't kill Sasuke, this, that, and the other. Not realizing you attack a leader of an entire village and you want me to just lay down and just let this go past and let you handle? No, that's unacceptable. This person is an outlaw. So in Naruto Legends, that's what I'm deeming it. In Naruto Legends, we want to see Naruto grow up. We want to finally see him put the Sasuke crap behind him. Either beat Sasuke's ass and bring him home and let life continue. We want to see Naruto finally go out with Hinata and maybe have a kid and, maybe let Hinata die and let the kid be raised or something, because we need to see Naruto mature. And Naruto is not ready. So in Naruto Legends, when I'm deeming the new name of the series for the 3rd installment, if it ends now, it ends premature. If it does end, don't let him become Hokage. Maybe we'll just never have the opportunity to see it. And we just have to get over it. So with that being said, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Don't just say I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong if you believe that I'm wrong. And give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions about what makes me wrong. Because at the end of the day, if you're not above 25, if you're not above 25 and you don't have your own family, you don't have your own kid, and you don't pay your own bills, and you still live with your mom, I don't care if you're in school, if you still live with your mom and your mom pays the bills and your mom's still telling you to clean up your room and vacuum the floors, you are a child, regardless of the fact you're not an adult, and it's okay. I mean, everybody has to get through these stages in life. I had to go through them. I was living at home. I was listening to my parents. Everybody has to get through these stages in life to reach a certain level of maturity. And at this point in time, Naruto is not there. And I don't think there's any type of comparison someone can make to tell me that Naruto's mature enough and he's ready. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. So as always, you guys do your thing below. I know I went on, and I'm passionate about it. You guys really know. I started off everything with Naruto breakdown. That was the name of the show before I changed it to anime breakdown. So I wanted to start talking about other things. I love the Naruto series. I've rewatched them several times. I watched them in fucking Japanese. I go right back and watch them all in English. I watch them over and over and over. Even shows that I don't even like, even ones I don't even like as much. It always gives me a sense of something special. You know what I'm saying? So it really has me captivated. And just like before it was Naruto, it was Dragon Ball Z. That was my shit. That Dragon Ball Z was laid the foundation for a lot of my Japanese animation. And before Dragon Ball Z, before any of that, shit, it was Bruce Lee and the Chinese Connection. That's why I got my boy in the back right there. That's why I got my boy in the back. He's the catalyst. I've had that picture for like 10, 15 years. He is the catalyst for why I'm sitting in front of you today, giving you guys the news, because I love this shit. I mean, I'm wholeheartedly love this shit. Okay, so you guys gotta give me some real feedback about what's to come. And if you agree with me, please thumbs up on the video. I mean, don't be a hater. Don't just watch a video. Don't say anything. At least if you don't want to write anything, thumbs up on the video. And for people who send me messages about I wish you need to be more out there. I love your videos. You ain't gotta do shit. Press the share button. Share it to your Google page. Share it to your Facebook page. Share it to the Naruto forum. That helps more than anything, and it's just a click away. So do your thing. Rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.